Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And happy Friday for everyone, and happy Saturday for those who are already on Saturday. So today we have another topic for you, and today we are episode 19.
Okay, our topic for this episode is leadership in the digital role. How ordinary people become extraordinary.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hello everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico. I live in North Carolina, USA. I am a wife, a mother of three, a digital business owner, and a mentor.
Yeah. So, we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday, since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar. And it happens at the same time, which is 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link that we have there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case um, you cannot make it to the live webinar, you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So now you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. Okay, so let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from yesterday's live webinar. So if you want to catch that one before next Tuesday's live webinar.
Okay, so yesterday we had Shirley as our host. She's a healthcare worker. We also had Kimberly. She's a full time digital business owner. We had Vanessa. She's a partnership manager. And Alexis is a nursepreneur. We also had Maria. She's an inventory specialist. Adesola is a nurse coach. And Shraddha is a digital entrepreneur. So if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, you can register on the website you see on the screen, or you can send us a direct message and we will be happy to send you the details.
Thank you, Isabel. So if you're catching the replay of our live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So if you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen, and we'll send you that invitation. So let's find out what is our topic for today.
Okay, our topic, leadership in the digital world. How ordinary people become extraordinary.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So um, welcome back to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And happy Friday to everyone, or happy Saturday if you're already on Saturday. So today we're talking about something powerful, and that is, leadership in the digital world. How ordinarily people become extraordinary. So here is the truth. Leadership today doesn't come from a title or a position. It comes from showing up, serving others, and using digital platforms to share your message to inspire others and change. So today we are going to be talking about the following points.
Okay, so today we have 3 points. The first one, leadership is about influence, not titles. Number two, digital leadership creates global reach. And number three, leadership grows through community and service.
Yeah, so those are the points that we're going to be touching today. So let's start with point number one.
Okay, so point number one, leadership is about influence, not titles. Um, and this one, is according to a 2023 Edelman Trust Barometer report found that 63% of people trust uh, people like themselves more than CEOs or traditional authorities. So that means that people relate to other people who, you know, look like them in a way, like they have something in common. Maybe they're after the same goal. Maybe they have the same values. So people trust that kind of people that look more like them, people that represent themselves in a way. So this means ordinary individuals like moms, students, employees, retirees can step into extraordinary leadership online by sharing their authentic stories. And I know that sometimes, we're so caught up in comparing ourselves to other people that it's hard, to really think that our story has any value, any power to anybody. But when you really become conscious and you share your story from what you are, where you are, with what you have, people really do relate to you, they relate to the struggles that you went through, to the wins that you have gone through. Maybe you have something in common. Maybe you're a parent. Maybe you have I don't know, special kids. It all depends, so people really relate to the person that you are showing them that you are. When you become vulnerable and you really share from the bottom of your heart um, your story, then people feel that connection, and they really do um, like to follow you, and like to see what you have to say. So an example here is, think about how influencers, mentors, and community leaders online inspire thousands simply by leading with honesty and value. And that's what I was saying earlier. Your values always connect with other people when you have the same values, especially when you've been transparent and you've been really honest about what you have to say and what you're sharing online.
Thank you, Isabel. So Isabel talk about the leadership is about influence and no titles. And now we're moving into our second point, which is leadership. Sorry, just give me a second. Digital leadership creates global reach. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be talking today on this point. So as of 2025, according to the Statista reports, over 5.3 billion internet users worldwide. So that means that that's nearly 65% of the global population that uses the internet. Okay, so in today's digital age, leadership is no longer confined to a local office or a physical stage or even your immediate company. With the right platform, your message, your story, and example can travel across continents in seconds, and that's because of the digital world. So digital leadership means that ordinary people with extraordinary courage to show up and inspire, to show up can inspire and teach others and create that impact on a global scale. And that's thanks to the global internet reach that we have. So think about it, like a single post can spark hope on someone who's been struggling in silence. So you can give that inspiration. And we have some of those stories in our community, how a post, an advertising, was able to save the life from someone in our community. So you never know who you can inspire on the other side of the screen or you who you can motivate, you know. So the second one here is a life can educate people from multiple time zones at once. And yes, that's another one. So the platform can be utilized to educate. Um, and when you educate, you can educate as a global reach, and you can educate, you know, in different parts of the world at the same time. So that's the power of the internet reach. It allows you to be global, it allows to reach a lot of people at the same time. Another example of this will be, you know, a live video can educate people. Oh, yeah, I already said that. A consistent digital presence can build community that stretches across culture and countries. So yeah, that's another one, you know, like the community. When we talk about community, we're talking about, you know, people who follow you. So you build that community, and that community is not localized. It's a people from across the world that follows your post, follows what you the type of content that you create, you know, like if they love about leadership, they love something about to be inspired, you know, they will follow you. And it doesn't matter where they are in the world, you know, or what ethnicity or culture or age, you know, they will follow you. And that's the community that you will build. You know, it's a community built of different ages, different ethnicities, different countries, different cultures, you know, and that's the power of the internet, to build that global online community. Even though you might be, for example, we are here in Canada, but we are reaching, you know, people across the world. So we have seen countless stories of people who simply decided to share their journey online. So whether it was struggles, whether it was lessons or breakthroughs, and you know, and those things ended up touching lives on not on the other side of the world. So that's the power of borderless leadership. Okay, so you can be a leader, you know, across globally. So what is our takeaway from this? Well, our takeaways is digital leadership isn't about titles or positions. You know, it's about using your voice to serve others. So when you show up authentically online, you know, you are able to reach multiplies people across the world. You're able to influence because, you know, it expands, and your impacts becomes limitless. So there's no limit on how much impact you can make on other people's life. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Sorry, before we go, we do have a comment here from Erftron Erfton Salmon, and he say good morning. So good morning,
Good
Erfton. Thank you for
morning.
your comment,
Mhm.
and thank you for watching. Okay, so let's go to the second point. The third point. Sorry, I'm losing my voice.
Okay. So the third point, leadership grows through a community and service. So according to Gallup, reveals that 70% of engagement is driven by strong leadership in the online role. This doesn't mean having a fancy title. It means showing up, building community, and serving with heart. So the truth is, extraordinary leaders aren't born; they're built. They are built through the decision to serve others constantly. So when I started my journey, you know, I didn't see myself as a leader because, first of all, I had no experience. I didn't know anything about the business that I was joining, and I didn't think really I could, you know, be a leader. I was I was just someone, you know, learning, showing up, and sharing what I could. But little by little, I realized that leadership is in the digital space looks different. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. So, hosting lives, creating content, supporting others in the community, those small acts of service added up. And I noticed something powerful. The more I focus on helping others, the more I grew as a leader myself. So that's what makes digital leadership so extraordinary, because you don't need a title, you don't need years of experience, you just need the willingness to serve and grow alongside others. And that's where transformation happens. you know a lot of times we really don't think that we're going to find transformation in a business, because let's be honest, when you join a business, you're joining because you want the income, right? You want the extra income, or you want additional income, but you always focus on the money. But we don't really see, or we're not looking forward, or we're not thinking about the transformation that we're going to gain out of it as well. So when ordinary people like you and me stand up to serve, end up becoming extraordinary leaders too, because you grow every day, and you don't necessarily have to be the expert. You don't necessarily have to have a title to be a good leader and to, show others what you know and what you have.
Thank you, Isabel. We do have a comment here from Daxi Balaka o Espiritu. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Isabel, watching from Burnaby. Thank you for watching, Daxi, and thank
Hi,
you for your
Maxine.
comment. Okay, so our takeaway from this topic is leadership in the digital world isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. Every time that you show up, you are there to inspire or to motivate or to educate someone on the other side of the screen. So when you show up authentically and you use your voice to serve others, you become extraordinary. Because on the social media platform you are here, well, there's different reasons people are on the social media platform, but one of the reasons is to serve others, and that is by inspiring, motivating, or educating people um, about different things. So what is our message for the audience?
Okay, our message. If you're ready to step into leadership and make an impact, comment leader below or message us to watch the free info session that shows how everyday people are becoming extraordinary online.
Yes, so also we're gonna be that's the message for sorry, the audience. um so if you love the topic what we shared today, or you have learned something, or there is any experience that you want to share with us, you can put it in the comments and we'll be happy to read it. um, if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, and you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is these three ways that you can communicate with us. Either put in the comments more info or send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you'll receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday, since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar. And it happens at the same time in those 2 days, which is 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem, because you can always catch the replay through that link. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So now you're probably wondering, um, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from yesterday's live webinar. So if you want to catch that one before next Tuesday's live webinar.
Okay, so yesterday, I was going to say last Thursday, but it was just yesterday, we had Shirley as our host. She's a healthcare worker. We also had Kimberly. She's a full time digital business owner. We had Vanessa. She's a partnership manager. We also had Alexis. She is a nursepreneur. Also in the panels, we had Maria. She's an inventory specialist. Adesola is a nurse coach. And we also had Shraddha, who is a digital business entrepreneur. So just remember, you can learn more about this business opportunity by going directly to the website you see on the screen, or you can send us a direct message for more information, and we'll send you the details.
Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, so if you're catching the replay of yesterday's live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know what to do if you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online. So you can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register into the websites that appear on the screen. So if you guys are watching us on Facebook, but you are not following us on our Facebook business page, you can follow us up here on the top to get to know us a little bit more, who we are and what type of content we post, and also more information about this online business opportunity. If you're watching us from YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe to the channel and press that notification bell to get notified when we post new contents and when we are going live. So that way you keep learning more about this online business opportunity. And when you're ready, we'll be happy to guide you as mentors. And you're never alone on this journey because you'll have us and an entire global online community. Also, want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being a part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. Okay, so let's find out what is our topic for next Friday.
Okay, next Friday, we're going to have From Setbacks to Setups, how challenges shape success. So come join us next Friday. We have this topic that is going to be a very good topic, I believe. You guys are going to enjoy it.
Yes, so we're going to be talking about because the obstacles you face aren't there to stop you, they are there to prepare you. So to keep growing, to keep achieving what you need to achieve. So that's what we're gonna be talking next Friday. So we have arrived to the end of our live. So I want to say thank you to everyone that watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So I want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and a happy and blessed Saturday for those who are already on Saturday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here. And until the next episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business, thank you for being here, and see you next Friday on the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. Thank you, everyone. God bless you
Thank
all.
you. Have a great weekend.